And those two, they meant so much to you. So how did you react when you found out that they had passed?
Yeah. So, Jerry or Kobe?
Both.
Okay, well, Jerry, he had been in Cedar Sinai for a long time, so I'd been at the hospital a lot. But then he didn't want any of his us to see him when he started to really deteriorate. I was still there, and then we found out, from Jeannie and from a couple other people that he'd passed away. And again, it was total denial, like no. And then all of a sudden, like it hit me, and then going to his funeral, and it's just when someone's talking, they did like a celebration of life. And so when they're talking about someone, you're like, oh, no, they should be alive. They're, we're
Right.
celebrating their life. Like why, and so that was really tough. I think I had a lot more prep to kind of figure it out because he had been sick for so long.
Mhm.
With Kobe, it was, it just like gut punch, because
Yeah.
people started texting me and saying, did Kobe die in this helicopter? And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. It's like kind of like how they say Whoopi Goldberg is always dying. And no, no, no,
Yeah.
he's good. And I remember watching TV and I was like trying to get a hold of one of his security guys and he wasn't answering. And so then all of a sudden Jim Gray came on the news and Jim Gray was very close with Kobe. And when he said that Kobe had passed away and we think he was with John, I literally remember just, I was in my room in LA and I just fell to my knees and I was just bawling. And so it was like, no, there's no way this can be real, and it was just, it was tough, and then we had Super Bowl coming up that next week. And we were there. And if you remember, the Niners were playing in the Super Bowl against Kansas City. And I remember seeing a lot of people that were friends with Kobe, including his best friend. And it was like, we just would cry, but then we'd try to celebrate him. And it was tough. It's still tough because he was just so young. He had so much more life and he had so many things. He was producing so many different, amazing documentaries. And Dear Basketball just won an Oscar. Just so many things that he was going to do. And it's sad that none of us get to see that.